Earl has exploded on YouTube, all them things. I mean,
he's a man about town.
I had no idea that you are as well versed in golf as you are. I mean, I didn't know.
Well,
I've known you my whole life, and I didn't know that.
I have watched a lot of golf over the years, enough to understand that the fairway is the place to be. Now I understand why they had fairway forward. That's where you need to be, then, fairway.
It's very good marketing.
It's the easiest place to be.
In all honesty,
I wouldn't know much about it.
In all honesty, getting there is kind of eluded us a whole lot. I mean,
in all honesty, I thought, we're just doing some ribbing, but the Earl's golf video on YouTube has tripled the number of the podcast viewers that we have in a day and a half. Yep. I just checked it, and that's not bullshit.
And that's why I say he's exploding.
Yeah.
I told him, I said, how long would it take you to write a book?
Oh, yeah.
Because we could have a book signing and people come from New York and I don't know. You know Chinese?
No.
Well, forget Chinese.
We can translate it. We can Google translate it.
Yeah, it'll translate it for you.
16 different languages, maybe. I can't think of that many, but
I'm sure there are that many.
There are, probably. No, that would be awesome.
We have trouble with English, so I don't.
I can put down thoughts on paper, though. I got you, Earl. We'll do it this afternoon. Take a little time. Take about 2 hours. Write about a 16-page golf book.
Yeah, like a golf pamphlet.
Yeah, it's like more of a pamphlet, but.
Is it pamphlet or pamphlet?
Put a little ring so you can take it on the golf cart with you when you go play.
Yeah, you just have them distributed around the country and just hand them out to people as they get ready to go play.
When they get your scorecard.
When
they get your scorecard, you get one of them books.
Yeah, maybe it's just a flip book,
Maybe it's just a picture book with like one-liners on it.
That'd be better for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Like
for any kind of condition, like if you not in the fairway for whatever reason, and you in pine straw, Earl will tell you how to hit it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like a choose your story type book.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you hit this one not in the fairway. Here's what you do now. Next. Yeah, I like this. And then we're getting somewhere now.
Then we do a coloring book for children
which we would enjoy a lot.
Yeah, who might want to play golf. See? This has very large opportunities.
Yeah, this is an umbrella company here, Earl. I think we found the old
niche.
Pot o' gold. You know what I'm saying?
The old
Pot o' Earl. Pot o' Earl.
Hey, Lordy.
Well, it's Christmas time, and Christmas is upon us.
Yes, it is.
And
be the first ones to wish you all a Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
There you go. Merry Christmas.
And a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to all.
Yeah, this is a Christmas and New Year episode. So
I got to get me a Christmas haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm the same way.
Earl. I haven't
cut my hair. I mean,
Earl, we got a Santa hat over there. You want to wear it during this?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Earl's not quite in the spirit yet because
he's getting there though.
Yeah, I mean it's still we're still double-digit days away. No, we're not.
But, and I've been well pumping all week.
See,
yeah, that'll do it.
Scarred my hands up. I've got blood pouring and scratches and it's awful.
Oh, you look like you've been in a fight club
and lost.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't want to see the other guy though.
No. I knew you was full of shit, though, when you said you didn't go down in the hole and do the well pumping. You can tell by your hands. Mm-hmm. You've been deep in the ground.
I listen, every time he says well pumping, this picture comes to my mind. I mean, I see Earl. He got a rope tied around his ankle, and he just runs and dives in that hole, and then he's gone.
Yeah.
Like and then a little while, he'll holler, pull me up. Everybody pull him back up. Yep. I'm done.
If you was working on an Amish well pump, that'd probably be how it's done.
That's what you'd have to do.
Yeah.
But you'd have like 10 guys to pull you out.
Oh, yeah.
They get you out. You'd have a whole family to pull you out, so you'd be fine.
They'd have to stop building that barn for a minute and pull you out.
Mm-hmm. Well, they use that the lever.
Oh, yeah.
Leave the barn.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. They just have you tied to it and come up. And they just
pull you up. Mm-hmm. Hoist me, Levi.
You and the boys, bring me up.
Oh, man. Well, I was listening to, I wasn't listening. I was singing Christmas songs to myself yesterday. And
which he does a lot.
Yeah.
Getting in the spirit. getting in the spirit of Christmas.
I don't know a lot of words to anything past the first verse of a Christmas song. I'm not real good. I'm pretty good at making it up, but I'm not real good at knowing.
Well, that's
what
some of the
original
best
is.
songs is the ones that's made up.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Well, I call them remixes to
Yeah.
Christmas songs.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
My individual remix to, Let It Snow.
Yeah,
It's a good one.
like that.
Not going to share it.
What's the one? The bells will be ringing.
Mm-hmm.
The sad, sad news.
Who did that one? Who put that out?
Bells, Paul's Bing Crosby,
Who was the original?
Bob Seger,
You getting closer?
Original.
Bob Dylan,
Farther away.
the Doobie Brothers.
original.
I have no idea.
I believe that would be the Eagles.
Oh, okay. There we
See?
go. And Paul McCartney.
No.
Oh,
He wasn't involved, I don't think, on that one. I think you're thinking of another thing, but
yeah.
yeah, close.
He was an eagle. It's like the Four Horsemen. They just change them out all the time. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you could convince me of that.
But how does the next verse go? Bells will be ringing, the sad, sad news, Christmas in New Year's, watching cartoons.
I mean, it
Pretty
could
close.
be
Yeah,
Close
I think
enough.
that's right, as far as I know.
that. Yeah, I
What
mean,
else are you
honestly,
doing
I
on
have
it?
no clue what the actual words are. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that could be it.
On your days off for Christmas, what are you doing other than watching cartoons?
Yeah, when you're a kid, nothing. You're playing with your gifts for the next 2 days, and then you're going
I
back
really
to
thought the
cartoons.
next words were like, sad, sad news, Christians and Muslims and a bunch of Jews. That's what I thought it was.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
That's probably the one that they sing at like church or something. Everybody, everybody's welcome in the house of prayer. Come on down here.
Christmas
and
is near.
up we'll stare.
Yeah, oh, yeah, that's it. I like that better. No,
Okay,
that's probably what happened.
checks out.
International House of Prayer. That's probably their song.
Yeah, that's how they do it. So you thinking about the religious version? I was
I
thinking
guess. Yeah.
about. I was honestly just thinking about watching cartoons, and I thought, well, that it rhymes.
And it's Saturday.
Yeah,
As long as it
Yeah,
gets
man,
the
it is
kids'
sad.
attention, it don't matter.
yeah. Now that's something that we should think about, and we probably missed the boat this year. But
Mhm.
if we start now, we'll have a full. How many weeks are in a year? 52. We'll have a full 53 weeks to come up with a Christmas song for children, and all you need is one. Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Who sang that? Nobody knows.
Elmo.
No one knows.
Yeah. See?
But that guy has never done anything else in his entire life.
You just been
He's
collecting checks.
Still
Yeah.
getting paid those royalty checks.
Yes.
I mean,
Grandma got run over by a reindeer. She was drunk in the front yard on Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as reindeer, but I already told you there was at the beginning of the song.
Because Mama got run over.
His grandma got
Yeah.
run over by him.
Right.
hoof prints.
Yeah. So if that guy could do it, whoever Elmo is,
It obviously doesn't take a lot of talent to
No,
write a Christmas
no.
song.
which is beautiful.
Well, for
'cause
us.
we're lacking
yeah,
in
it's
it.
beautiful
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah.
That's
The
right
levels
up
are
our
low
alley.
already.
Yeah.
The levels are low, so this is doable.
Ideas, check. Talent,
Not so much.
Deficient.
yeah.
Deficient.
Maybe we could write a song about the police report that Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Okay.
The follow-up.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like an unsolved mysteries.
The
Bingo.
evidence.
Like,
Bingo.
it was Santa. Yeah.
Maybe we use
it?
the Unsolved Mysteries theme song, which terrified me as a child,
Oh, yeah.
and just add some like bells, and jingle. Add a little jingle and little bells.
Christmas it up.
Yeah.
We see now the thing about jingle bells.
Mm-hmm.
Most people don't know this, so this may come as
But Earl does.
Doesn't
Of course.
surprise
Hold up. Earl alert.
Earl alert.
Jingle Bells was actually first written as a Thanksgiving song
Really?
Really?
about going to Thanksgiving dinner at Grandma's house.
Huh.
Now, how it got
How she got run over by a
to
turkey,
Christmas-
we'll never know.
So, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. That's about Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Oh.
What is Well, you talking about the original Jingle Bells?
Yeah.
How does that go?
The same. It's
Jingle,
just
bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Okay.
Oh, what fun we'll have today.
On a one
Yeah.
horse open sleigh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like
What
that.
does that
Fuck all
mean?
that noise, dude.
One horse open sleigh?
Basically, it's like a Amish buggy with no. It's like a convertible Amish buggy.
Yeah.
No wheels.
No top. Has wheels.
No, don't have
Or
wheels.
sled.
Got sleds.
Yeah, it's a sleigh.
Ooh,
It's just got planks.
That's
It's just
not-
got wood planks.
Yeah,
You
on
know,
the off chance it doesn't snow, you're gonna have it's gonna be hard sledding.
well, no, that's
That's all on the horse, though.
Tough
you know.
sled. Yeah.
yeah. See, you got to have a strong horse.
And
they
just
had
one. They
yeah.
got to have one of them Budweiser horses with the enormous feet.
That's what I was going to say.
A
They
big
have
Morgan.
yeah, they have one of those giant horses.
Or a Belgian.
Mastiff.
That's a dog.
He just barks at the horse.
Yeah, I thought. I'm
He
be honest
chased.
with
He
you.
get after the horse, make the horse pull the
That's
buggy.
what I was actually really confused there for a while because I thought Caleb got a horse,
Yeah.
like a small horse. So that makes a lot more sense now that I know that he's a dog.
Mm-hmm.
I
He
thought
loves-
I thought it was just hypocritical. He's over here hating horses a lot. Then he has one. You know, I
He
just
lives
didn't
in the
wanna
house
call
with him.
out on it, but
Yeah.
now
Honestly,
He just got him a dog big enough to scare all the horses off.
yeah.
that's what it is. Because I thought Willie was a horse for.
Well, he got
this
loose
whole
this morning.
time.
His rope broke, and
Uh-oh.
yeah.
Did you
Luckily,
have to lasso him?
no. Luckily, he was chilling in the front yard. He was chasing some animal. I don't know what it was.
Chipmunk.
Could have been, yeah, because it was near like a drain hole or whatever.
Mm-hmm. They're
And,
notorious for that.
But the trick to getting to see, because he's fast, you know, and I'm not that fast. So the trick to getting him back, I found out, is you know, I can call him and he won't come, and I could say, hey, you want a treat? And he's like, no, I'm out here doing stuff. And then I can be like, oh, do you want something? He's like, no. If I get my car keys, open up my truck door and beep the horn,
You're ready to
right
go.
up there. He's ready to jump in.
Oh, he gets in. He's looking to go somewhere.
And see, I wasn't even mad at him today because it wasn't his fault. His rope broke. He's like, well, I can go further now.
Yeah.
So, but he came running back. I was out there in my dang underwear, no freaking shoes on, in the gravel driveway, trying to get my dog in a pretend car ride.
Straight hoofing it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
People riding by blowing the horn and stuff.
Luckily, it was early, so not a lot of spectators were out there yet, but they'd have seen a sight. You know, fat guy, underwear, walking a
Wrangling
miniature
a horse.
Yeah.
It's Christmas season.
I'd have stopped. I wouldn't got my camera out, but I'd have stopped.
Oh no, yeah, you
Yeah,
would
dude,
have got
one
the
of your
camera out and
reindeer
filmed
got
any of
loose.
that.
Yeah. And that's he doesn't understand that cars he doesn't have the right of way. He doesn't
He
understand
thinks he
that.
has the
Yeah.
constant right away. Yeah,
So like if
that's-
he's outside on his rope when I pull in the driveway, he'll just stand in front of the truck. I beep the horn, won't move. I'll be like, hey, go get on the porch, won't do it. So eventually he'll just kind of wander to the side and I'll back him. Then he'll run back out in front of it. I'm like,
have you ever nudged him?
with the tire one day, yeah, I kind of turned it and hit him, and
Yeah, I was going to say that's a risky move, but
Yeah.
it normally works. You know, you normally don't have to do it twice.
no, I feel like I'd have to do it a bunch
Mm-hmm.
for him to learn. But put him in a Grinch costume the other day, and he did not like that.
Wonder why.
So.
Was it because it was the Grinch, or was it just because it was a costume?
I think it was just because it was a costume, and he doesn't like wearing clothes. You know, he likes to go.
Well, apparently you don't. He gets that from you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He learned well, you know. But we put him in that thing, and we got him a box of treats and stuff for Christmas. You know, got him a gift, and they
It's
sent
only
it
right.
with a Grinch costume, and I thought, well, you know, we had to put him in there to take pictures.
Oh yeah.
Had to.
Is he?
On the annual Christmas card. Is that what
Yeah.
goes on the Christmas
Yeah.
card?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. It seems far more likely that Skillet is actually a Grinch rather than
Oh, yeah,
Willie.
for sure.
Willie seems like a good elf horse,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
good reindeer.
But the problem is there what like you don't order giant treats for a big dog.
No,
You order normal size treats and you just give them more.
Yeah.
So there's no like, hey, what size is your dog? You know. So they sent a Grinch costume that would have been a little big on Skillet.
Mm.
But a whole lot little on
Yeah.
Willie.
It was the tightest damn shirt. It might as well have been a damn Under Armour, you know, under a football uniform. I mean, he was snug in there.
Oh, he did not like that.
But he
did
sat
not.
there and posed for pictures, and then he was like, all right, I'm done with this. And so as soon as I got it off of him, he tried to eat it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah. That's what happens, man.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
But we got it done, and now it's in the trash.
There you go. Well, see, that's the thing. Also, now you have, now you have those pictures forever.
Yeah.
Little
Or
Grinch
until I
with
get
it.
a new phone.
Yeah.
I think where we're headed with this is I think he wants you to dress one of them cats up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That'd be cool.
They actually have sweaters because I like it cold, like it really cold in the house.
Yeah. That's what you sleep in right there, ain't it?
Yeah. No, actually, it could be very cold, and I still have to just sleep in shorts and a tank top. I can't sleep hot.
Yeah.
So I woke up the other morning. It was about 60, and I was like, "Feels nice."
Yeah.
And
You needed a fan, didn't you?
yeah, the cat. Well, I had 2 fans going actually.
Yeah.
The cats though were not having it. They were. I could tell they were a little cold, and so we got them a cat heating pad. Sorry,
Oh, okay.
cat heating pad, and yeah, they love it. They like it's on a little stool, like a little cushion stool that we have,
Yeah.
and
Do cats not like to be on the ground?
no, I don't think they mind.
Okay.
We have carpet,
Yeah.
mostly, and yeah, they don't mind being on the ground.
They sleep on the ground. Or you got them like one of them swing sets.
Yeah, I got them a swing. I got them a play place,
Yeah.
and yeah, they have a platform they can sleep on. They got a little house, a small apartment, kind of like the one they actually have, and then
So they actually have a big apartment and a little apartment.
yeah, it's like a world within a world. It's like it's like a little snow globe for them.
Yeah.
And then yeah, but no, they're definitely indoor, so they like being on the ground as long as it's carpet.
Yeah.
Linoleum. They don't like outside though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't like asphalt.
You think you could convince them to get on a seesaw?
Yeah, but the problem would be is we would put the small cookie on one side, and then
Yeah.
Cal would get on it and toss her
Yeah.
like a
She'd jump from a distance.
yeah, like
shoot her across the
like a
apartment.
slingshot. Yeah, it'd be a whole thing. But yeah, no, we put our cats in sweaters. Is what I was getting at. Yeah.
Maybe we could do that. Maybe we could do. We got phones. We could start a pet.
We got phones.
Yeah.
We could start a pet Christmas photo travel. Here we go. Traveling photo, not booth, but like set up for animals for Christmas.
Just like in the back of a van.
That sounds like a lot of work.
Well, no.
We just need a van.
Why can't we do this? Why don't we just have a Santa pet hotline? Let people call in, and we talk to the pets like Santa Claus or an elf or whatever.
Yeah,
Santa will talk to their pets.
Bingo.
that's not a bad idea. That's probably better than the one I was working on.
Well, that's a lot less,
Yeah, we still have
upfront
phones,
capital.
so we can do it.
Mm-hmm.
You get somebody that's retired to answer the phone. Well, no, that won't work.
They work too much.
They're too busy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Too many well pumps.
oh my gosh, that has wheels or legs. I mean,
Or slaves.
mine might have wheels. Like it might be in a wheelchair already. It's not doing well.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yours has legs because we could do that easily. Me and Josh can be pretty damn jovial.
Yeah. And
You
we
could-
could have dog whistles in the background so
Oh,
it makes
yeah,
them
just-
respond.
Oh my god.
And if we wanted to really stretch out, I mean, really get this thing going, we have the number that they can call in, and then we'll let them pick. Like, 1, do you want Santa to talk to your dog? 2, Santa to talk to your cat? 3, do you want to talk to Earl, the golfing pro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All in one.
Yeah. We could
So-
do that.
Maybe separate numbers because I feel like Earl's is going to, clog up the line.
Hey, you got a point
but
there.
This is going to be much busier.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to have a lot of waiting on
You want
that
to talk to
one.
Cat Santa, Dog Santa, or Earl the Golf Pro?
Yeah. I feel like we're going to be getting a lot of threes.
Yeah.
A lot of options.
I was just thinking we could charge like $3 for every time somebody calls Earl's and wants advice on a golf course. And they call from the golf course. We don't
Yeah.
care. Call anywhere
Yeah.
and get Earl to answer it. And you got to, Elmo your card there,
Mhm.
not Venmo. What's that? Ain't it Venmo or
Yeah.
Elmo?
Mhm.
Anyway, you got to put your card in there, and I don't know what you put it in. Your phone, I guess, or take a picture of it and send it to us. We'll take care of it.
Yeah, that's what people are going to do there.
Yeah,
Just take a picture of your credit card.
I think
your
that's a good
social.
idea because I could see somebody calling up on the golf course. They're like, "Hey Earl, I have a 78-yard shot to the green. I'm in some pine straw, kind of off in the rough. I got a gap. It's a pretty wide gap. I could probably shoot through to get to the green. What do you think I ought to do? And Earl's just like, just get it back out in the fairway.
Get it in the fairway.
Get it in the
Don't
fairway.
even go for the green.
Yeah.
Get it in the
Take your
fairway.
putter.
Look at the green,
putt
then
it
turn
directly
90
in.
degrees left or right, wherever the fairway's at, and hit it right there.
Yeah.
In the fairway.
Take your putter, put your sand wedge or your pitching wedge away. Take your putter and putt that bitch back into the fairway. Then hit a golf shot.
Because if you look at every golf course, there's a pretty clear shot from the fairway to the pin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It normally always is.
Yeah. So
I mean, why are you
Just-
playing in the sand? Why are you playing in the woods? What are you doing?
We get confused because we go to the beach to play golf. That's why we're in the sand most of the time. We're like, we're at the beach.
Yeah, we're at the beach. We need to be.
supposed to be in the sand.
Yeah.
There's sand everywhere. Right.
You know another thing we could do?
Earl, you writing this stuff down?
Yeah, I'm remembering it.
Oh,
Mental
It's
notes.
recorded. It's
Mental.
recorded. We're
Yeah.
good.
We got a record of it.
When we go to the beach, I saw maybe 7 people on the actual beach when we were down there.
Mm-hmm.
We could, with Earl's ability to do shit and your ability to think of shit, and mine and Josh's ability to, we'll figure it out, whatever that is.
Yeah, we'll bring something.
We could set up a golf course on the beach.
Make it, carve it out of the sand. It's just like a putt course, though.
Yeah, you're putting down near where the water is, and you got to putt fast because the tide's coming in.
Well, that's what we'd have to call it low tide golf.
Yep.
That'd be the
And-
best time, is at low tide.
The rest of the shots are less than 25 yards, and they're all sand shots. You want to get your damn bunker game right? Come out here to low tide golf, between the hours of 9:30 a.m. and 4 p.m.
Yeah. Life's a beach. Come play in the sand.
Yeah.
Boom. There you
Already
go.
got a catchphrase.
There you go.
I feel like that might be the catchphrase for Myrtle Beach.
It might be.
Myrtle Beach's catchphrase is, watch out for the needles.
Yeah, watch out. Yeah, yeah. Watch out for the needles and the stray gunshots,
Yeah.
and enjoy the beach.
Why are so many people getting shot in Myrtle Beach? What are we doing? This is a Christmas episode. I don't need to be talking about that.
Yeah, dude. And
Hey, we could throw some real adventure into this and go up to the alligator farm and get a couple of alligators.
Toss them
Kind
in the
of stake
sand.
them out, like on the number 4 hole and number
yeah.
12 hole or something.
Hell yeah. We could do that.
You
Just
better
ran 'em.
get your shot right here.
are alligators
or-
freshwater? Freshwater gators.
I guess they are. I don't know.
Which one?
Put them close to the ocean.
Is that the difference?
Makes them come in. Makes them come in to the course.
Crocodile.
Yeah, hit your shot quick because you're going to have to run.
Yeah, there might be
Crocodile.
a gator behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got to sign a waiver.
I think alligators are fresh.
Crocodiles are
To
salt.
each other.
Crocodiles are salt.
Fresh to each other.
I don't know. I don't remember. I have to do a little research on that.
It's irrelevant. This is Christmas.
Yeah. Big
It's
list.
irrelevant to right now. But
Unless you're going to dress him up like Santa Claus.
yeah, put him in a Grinch costume.
Put him in a
that I
Grinch costume.
fucking hate.
He might kill you for it.
When you do you put up a Christmas tree?
No.
Okay. Does your family they have Christmas trees?
Yeah.
They celebrate Christmas.
Christmas Eve.
Okay. No, I mean, do they have Christmas trees?
Oh, some do and some don't. Yeah.
Yeah. Do they do real ones or store bought?
I would venture most of them's probably store bought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smart. It's just a way to go. Because then I remember the last time we did a real Christmas tree at the old house.
Yeah.
And Josh and I were big enough then to actually help do something and not just stand there like idiots, look at Dad do all the work.
Yeah, just watch them.
And so
They were 5 years old.
yeah.
We
And
helped.
so we took all the ornaments and decorations off, and Dad said, "All right, take it outside." So we did, and we left it on the porch. And he said, "No, take it out there to the road." And we were like, "All right." So we took it out to the end of the driveway, and the problem was we lived in a neighborhood, so we thought, "Oh, somebody's gonna come out and get it." Santa Claus or Krampus or whoever.
Yeah, whoever gets rid of the old trees at the side of the road after
Yeah.
Christmas.
And then Dad said, "All right, now we're going to take it down to the lake and throw it in there." And I still don't know why we did that.
They grow underwater.
Oh.
Yeah, you got to keep them watered. If you throw them in the lake, you don't have to water them anymore.
Fair point.
That's
I thought
going to
it
be a
was something
Christmas
to do.
tree farm whenever they dry up, like Carl.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I thought it was something to do with like the fish habitat or like beavers getting all mad or something.
It is actually. I think that fish can use old Christmas trees as like
Condos.
apartments, or condos, townhouses, something like
Mm-hmm.
that. It just adds, real estate to the lake. It gives them some shelter. You think, what's a fish house? Oh, it's just a lake. Wrong, dude. That's their world.
Yeah,
They got to have a shelter. They got to have a home.
in case it rains.
Yeah. Or in case, Yeah, in case it
lizards.
rains. I was going to say
Lizards.
somebody uses the bathroom in the lake, but
It's
that's
kind
probably
of
pretty
it's
real.
sort of like an obstacle course too. They can just go in and out of the
Yeah.
little
Yeah, it
branches.
keeps them from predators, probably.
Ninja warrior for fish.
Yeah. It adds a lot to their
entertainment
ecosystem.
value.
I thought we ought to just set them on fire, but apparently pine's not good burning wood. Did you put up a pine tree for Christmas? That's not what you put up.
Cedar.
Cedar tree.
Okay.
And they'll burn like wildfire
Yeah.
once they get
Once they
dried
get going, they
out.
will.
Once they
Like
get dried out a
sap.
little bit.
Yeah, you got to dry them out, right? Just don't water them. Just get it, put it in the stand. Don't water it. By the time Christmas is over, you can spark up a cigarette.
You can have
Gone.
you a bonfire.
Oh yeah.
Not in your house.
outside,
Yeah,
for
outside.
God's sake,
Yeah, dude,
people.
don't-
Some
Well,
dumbass
you know.
is going to try it indoors.
Not our fault.
No.
Not our fault. Not
Not
ours.
liable for your dumb ass.
No.
Do
Some
you-
of the places I've been to here recently, well pumping,
Oh yeah.
need to light it while it's still inside.
Don't doubt it.
Just get rid of it.
Just burn it all down and start over.
Back up, punt, restart.
There's a lot of people like that. You was talking earlier about the one of y'all was talking earlier about the grocery store,
Mm.
and what did you say about it?
Well, I went to the grocery store and went to the produce aisle. Go get me some onions, what you love, and maybe
Why would you
some
waste your time?
produce.
on
But
it?
everybody nowhere is fat people
In the produce section.
in the produce section. Now, listen. You can fool yourself, but you can't fool me. If you're a fat person over the produce section, I know you doing one or two things. Like Earl said, you either grazing,
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know, but
potatoes.
you probably ain't grazing on,
Getting
yeah,
potatoes.
yeah,
That's what you
no
get.
carrots and no cauliflower. You're not grazing on that.
Nothing.
Or
green.
you over there just looking at it so you'll feel better about yourself
Then you're going to go get your Cheez-Its and your dang popcorn. you
and get on the
go home.
chocolate roll.
chocolate.
That's
and
right.
The damn donut section.
I think that people over there, like you said, they're trying to make themselves feel better, or they're grazing, or they're real confused. They're like, this was where all the free samples are, because all this is loosed. You know, everything on the aisles is packaged.
Yeah.
This stuff over here, you can get you a little,
That's what I say, grazing.
Because
Snack.
normally they have cheeses over there, near there somewhere. They got the deli somewhere near there.
But then they talk themselves
Bakery.
out of it after they take a bite. They pick a dang
They go,
grape, and they're like,
"Ooh, this ain't
oh,
no good."
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
this needs more sugar and butter.
Bacon grease.
Do you have a
Yeah.
grape cobbler? And it's like,
Yeah.
no, we don't. We
These are
don't have a
grapes.
grape cobbler.
But they also, sometimes in some grocery stores, they put the little, the candy thing where you can go like get the shovel and shovel candy in a bag and then weigh it and
Yeah.
buy it by the pound instead of by the single
Yeah.
individual size.
Or like nuts. Or,
Yeah.
like licorice. They got gross candy.
Yeah, yeah.
They offer gross candy.
Yeah,
That's
they
probably
do look
what they're
pretty
doing.
gross. Some of them.
They're going to ride through the produce section, loop back around to that candy on their jazzy, the little thing, reach in there, get them a handful, and just eat them while they're going down the. They have those. What are those peanuts that look like kidney stones?
Cashews.
No.
Oh, they look like kidney stones.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about?
that's like peanut brittle or something, right?
Yeah, they're red,
Oh.
and they look like the COVID bug. You know what I'm talking about?
They red.
Yeah.
You
Hold
talking
on.
about nuts and they red.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna
you
tell
talking about burnt peanuts?
You
that
talking
what
about
those are?
kidney beans?
No.
Oh,
You talking about burnt peanuts? I know what you're talking about now. They're called
Is
burnt
that-
peanuts.
okay.
Burnt
all right.
peanuts.
Yeah.
What are they?
Never heard of that.
It's just a peanut with some kind of candy coating.
Okay.
Now, how they get the little freckles on it, which
Yeah.
is where I think you're going to, the little
Freckles.
bumps on it.
Yeah.
I don't know if they got little moles that they put them in or what, but
Sick. Probably
but I
sick.
like the burnt peanuts. I like them.
See, I knew it. I was gonna get you a bag. But
Well,
then
if
I
it
thought,
wasn't for my bad teeth,
Yeah.
I'd eat them all the time.
Oh. I'm glad.
I
Well,
like the burnt peanuts. I like the Boston baked beans.
What the hell is
What
that?
are those?
And kidney beans.
Man, they're good.
Boston baked beans? Is that
It's a candy now, not really Boston baked beans. It's
I
a
got
candy called Boston baked bean. It looks like a little Boston baked bean, but it's just like caramel chunk.
Huh.
But it's real sticky and gooey.
Yeah.
You pop about 3 in your mouth, and you can't chew anymore for a little while till it dissolves.
Yeah. You pop about 3 in your mouth and you're like, all right, 911.
Like a milk dud?
I'm going to be all right. I don't need to hit send.
Yeah, small milk dud. But instead of chocolate, it's just
All
like
caramel?
sugar. Yeah, just
Did y'all have the those
Boston
little
baked beans.
shit little bottles, little
Fireball?
wax
Fireball. Well, yeah, y'all got plenty of them.
Mm-hmm.
had
we-
plenty.
yeah, had been the keyword.
No, the little candy. That's the little wax bottle that has liquid in it.
Yeah.
What is that?
Looks like
Oh,
a little
yeah.
soda.
Yeah, it was just something that you did as a
Just
kid.
grape juice or
Yeah, it was
something
all
like that.
strawberry,
Yeah, what is
grape,
that?
or
Was
lime.
You just
Syrup
pick
in
that bottle up and
Chew it.
snap it off with your teeth and chew on that wax a little while, drink that down, chew on that wax a little bit more, and
Spit
get
it
you
out and
another.
get you another.
Damn.
That seems like they were trying to like get people ready for to like chew tobacco. You know, it's like, oh, a 5-year-old, you can't chew tobacco right now, but here's you a candy bottle later on down the road.
Well,
This
when
will
me and
be a
Earl
big
was coming
shock.
up, the age of chewing tobacco was 5, so they could chew tobacco. So
So you guys were doing these bottles at like 3.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
What
And
other
the
kind
little
of candy?
pixie sticks, which was a straw with.
that's
filled with
that's
sugar?
getting you on cocaine right there. Because
Yeah,
that's
now
all
I
I
do
do
like
with it.
pixie
You get that
sticks.
little.
Don't try to eat a pixie stick with your nose.
No.
Not gonna work out.
It'll give you a nosebleed.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Had little packs of cigarettes.
Oh yeah.
You know, candy pack cigarettes, and
Yeah.
the paper on the outside, inside was chewing gum.
Yeah.
And if you they had a little, I don't know what they had in it, but
Dust.
if you blew on it, it looked like smoke coming out.
Chalk. It's probably like.
It's getting you
chalk.
ready to chew tobacco,
Yeah.
smoke, and do cocaine.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, what's
And-
the candy doing nowadays? What you got nowadays? Nerds, pills,
Yeah. Tic Tacs, pills.
Yeah. They just switched it up. They don't do. That's what they do. They tell, hey, smoking's bad for you. Everybody needs to quit smoking.
No more candy cigarettes either.
Yeah. Eat these little Tic Tacs.
Yeah.
And then if you feel like it and go to the doctor, eat some of those pills.
Eat you some of those opiates.
Yeah.
Now we're in the crisis we are. That's
Bingo.
what
What's
happened.
next?
That's what
What's
happened.
next?
Yeah.
What are we doing now?
Yeah, injectable candy.
No,
Stop.
Beyond Meat
Stop.
burgers.
Yeah, exactly.
They're going to start putting humans in meat burgers.
Yeah, you can
Fake
actually
meat
you
burgers.
can actually buy that now. Like that's actually a real thing. Like human burgers.
they call them Dahmer burgers. Is that what they call them?
It's really like they take like a celebrity's DNA and they like grow meat out of it and then they send it to you for you
You
to
know
cook
what
and
Jeffrey
eat.
Dahmer's favorite restaurant is, though?
What?
Five Guys.
I got Skillet some Hanes boxer underwear for Christmas. I got to cut out a place for his tail, you know. But other than that,
Yeah.
so he'll be wearing it because he was talking to me the other day and said, "I'm wearing around naked, Dad." I said, "Well, yeah, you are, but you're a dog." He said, "Oh, I won't be naked." I said, "Well, all right then. So I'll get you some
Put you
underwear."
in some
to put on."
underwear.
Yeah.
Start out with underwear and then move up toward pants,
Blue jeans and probably a flannel shirt,
a hoodie.
hoodie.
A good vest.
Yeah, blue jeans and a vest. That'd be hilarious. Dogs don't like wearing clothes, though.
It reminds me of every time I see it, that Chihuahua with them boots on.
Oh, yeah.
Reminds me of Earl every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah. New boot goofing.
Mm-hmm.
What were we talking about? Oh, the meat burgers,
Yeah.
human burgers.
I don't want to talk about that. That's nasty. They didn't make no damn hamburger out of no people.
They
I mean,
grew it.
Dahmer did, but other than that, I mean,
It's true. It's the world we're living in, man. It's dystopia. Making meat out of humans now. In a lab, you know? It's crazy stuff.
in 3 minutes, you've turned me against eating any more hamburgers. 'Cause,
Well, cow's still fine. No.
Oh,
Yeah,
you can't
but-
beat a good cow.
Yeah, cow's still fine.
you can't beat a
It's
dead
these
cow.
human
can you?
burgers that we
Cows,
got to worry about. Are these
Pigs and chickens.
soy burgers
Good
you got to
animals.
worry about, man. They get putting all types of stuff in there.
You dress like the guy who's going to tell us about flat Earth when we get done.
Yeah. Dude, I can tell you about it. I can tell you about it.
We
Don't
sitting on-
ask me.
We was sitting on the balcony one morning down there at the beach, and y'all went in to get ready to go eat or whatever, and me and Josh was sitting out there sipping on coffee, and he looked out over the ocean. He said, "Look at it." He said, "Look at it. Tell me it ain't flat."
Looks flat to me.
I said, "Damn." Valid point.
It's crazy. If you got a good telescope, you can see.
But how far can you see? Remember, we researched that.
Yep.
Oh,
now, it does
yeah.
depend on,
Elevation.
Not so much as a curvature of a round globe, though.
Anyway, Christmas.
Christmas time.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Do you guys get together for Christmas and eat
Yes.
food? All right. You normally do
Supposed
like
to what? Grain?
human burgers. You normally do like a dinner or lunch or
Usually dinner.
okay.
Christmas Eve dinner.
There you go. Have you ever had beef Wellington?
Not to my memory. I may have at some point in time along the way, but I don't recall having beef Wellington, but I may have.
I've heard of it.
I've heard of it, yeah, but I don't know that I've ever gone out to eat and thought, I think I'll have me a big old helping of beef Wellington tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to try to make one, and if I do, I'll slide you a little bit, because apparently it's, I made a mini one, and it turned out pretty good.
Yeah. I didn't know what it was.
I did have something I think it was either last Thanksgiving or last Christmas that I'd never had before.
Alligator.
No. And it ain't what you think it is. I had Yorkshire pudding.
Okay.
What's that now?
Now, well,
That ground up puppy
Forget
meat?
that pudding part.
yeah, it ain't what you think it is.
Is it rice?
No.
Oh.
Is it deviled eggs?
No.
Is it?
Do you want us to keep guessing?
I don't know how long we're going to play this
You
game.
know why they call them
but-
deviled eggs, don't you? Because devil will make you eat 15 of them things. I mean,
And if you eat them, you're probably going to hell. Oh.
But a good friend of mine married a girl from England.
Okay.
So
and
she
is
makes
he
that
the
kind
one
of
that
stuff.
introduced you to this blind girl?
Yeah.
No.
This is actually pretty rare that we're hearing a story about good food.
And good friends.
Good food from England.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's rare. So
But
continue.
Yorkshire pudding is like bread. It's like a
Bread pudding?
kind of a roll, kind of
Oh.
just a piece of bread that like instead of a dinner roll,
Yeah.
they have Yorkshire pudding. So, I've been sitting here eating. I done ate about 4 of these damn things. And I'm like, all right, when are you bringing out that Yorkshire pudding?
Yeah.
Well, you've been eating it all night long. Well, I ain't seen no pudding out here.
Yeah, that's a sweet roll.
Yeah,
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Is it a sweet roll?
yeah.
That's what I'm
But
talking
it's just bread.
Yeah. I mean, it's good. I mean, it's
Yeah.
it's a little different. It's not like a bunny bread.
Yeah.
Well, you
sweet.
eat it with a spoon or something?
No, you eat it with your fingers. It's
about. It's a full
Is it a Hawaiian roll? Is that what it is?
sort of.
Well,
Except
won't
it's
they just tell
Yorkshire.
you that, Earl?
Well,
So they're just being deceitful is what it is.
They-
It's not
they
actually
are.
a pudding
They
at
are.
all. It's just like a loaf.
They just don't know what pudding is.
Yeah. Yeah, they've never had,
No, it's better than saying, hey, you want a piece of bread? No, but I'll take some of that Yorkshire pudding. Oh, well, hand me a piece.
That does sound fancy. That does sound
Hand me a
fancier.
bowl of it. If
and
it's
see, she
pudding.
might get a new recipe today because they're leaving today to go to England for like 10 days or something.
Oh. and
Back
you had-
before Christmas to
Are these
cook the
these
Yorkshire
people
pudding?
of yours, this good friend, are they from England?
She is.
Oh, really?
He's from Westminster.
Well,
I
that
bet
don't,
that's I bet they have a time in England. Don't
that
they?
math don't
Oh,
math.
yeah. I mean,
Were they pen pals?
The what?
Were they pen pals?
How'd they meet?
They meet on the
No.
internet.
He used to travel all over the country and the world for Cincinnati Millicon,
Okay.
doing big
yeah.
machine stuff,
Yeah,
and they had one over in England.
Ah,
And he went over there and stayed working on it for a while and met her, and
I see.
one thing led to another, and he tricked her.
Yorkshire pudding
and-
showed
Yeah.
up at Earl's house on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. What are other English foods that you've had?
I've had English peas.
I don't know.
Oh.
Some of it she probably slipped in there and said he won't know the difference, and I didn't. And
Oh, there you go.
Fish and chips. Fish
Banger-
and chips.
Bangers and mash.
I don't know. Usually it's regular old American food.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ham, turkey.
Yeah.
And,
Do they do that thing where they pervert the turkey and stuff a bunch of other animals in it?
no.
A
What is that?
turducken.
Yeah.
What is that? A turducken is a duck
Turkey
and a
with
turkey.
a duck with a chicken.
Yeah.
Where do they put the little pig?
You ought not shove that many animals in each other.
No.
And then cook them and be like, oh, it's delicious.
Yeah, that's not what the Lord intended.
No, no, it's not. It is not that.
Don't they have one where they put a little pig in there too, or put them in a little pig or something?
Now that I don't know. You're probably right, but that's a new one on me.
Is that the pig with the apple in its mouth, and then they stuff the turkey in the pig?
Yeah,
Could be. That's like Hawaiian stuff there.
Yeah.
Isn't that where they do that in
Hey,
Hawaii?
How are you?
Who was that? Yeah, Earl's right. Who was that telling us about they? Who was that?
Cooked a whole
Luau.
pig?
Oh, that's what they
Yeah,
make
no,
it a
they
luau.
said that they had Hawaiian style barbecue, and I said, "Oh, did you put it in the ground and put the banana leaves on top of it?" I said, "You been to Hawaii?" I said,
Who
"No,
was
but I
it?
like good food."
Was that a guy on the? Was that the Canadian on the golf course?
Maybe
Mm.
somebody said that, and I blew their mind because I knew how to cook it, and they were like, "Oh, brother," I'm like, "No, no, no.
No.
You want some spam?" I was like, "No." Shaved ice? I'm like, "It's freezing outside."
No
No,
thanks. No thanks.
I'm just making conversation.
Yeah, I know how to cook Hawaiian style.
Wonder if you no, never mind. That's all. Hey, that's all pig. Well,
Yeah,
if you
no.
put a little pig into a bigger pig.
I don't know.
That's
And
barbecue
then-
squared.
Yeah, but then
No.
put that into like a warthog.
A warthog.
Yeah.
I don't think you want to eat a warthog though.
Why?
It's a hog.
Yeah, but I
Got
feel like it's
warts
a
on it though.
yeah, it's like a boar. You know, the meat's probably like real tough. They probably get a lot of
Make jerky
Gristle.
out of it.
Oh, if you smoke it for long enough,
Yeah. Yeah, if it's on the outside and it gets real charred, maybe.
I wouldn't eat the outside, dog. I'm talking about like
No, I meant it's the outer meat.
yeah.
Yeah, it gets really done. Yeah, I could see that.
How do you even cook a turducken? Like,
Shove
how do
it
you
in
know?
the oven.
Yeah, but how do you know when the one in the middle's done?
You don't. You have a temp.
I think cooking it like on 450 for like 8 hours or something.
Yeah, but I don't even know why people. Who started that? Who thought it was a good idea? Somebody they said, all right, we're getting together for Christmas. Come on over. We'll start cooking about 3, and then we'll eat about 6.
You bring a turkey, you bring a duck, and you bring a chicken. We'll
Yeah, they're
figure
like-
out what to do with it from there.
We only got one oven, you idiot.
That's
What are we going to do with all this? He's like, I got an idea. Take that duck, shove him up in that turkey.
We cook them all. We're gonna come all at once.
And
right
everybody's
now.
like, Ralph, what in the fuck are you talking about? He's like, hold on.
I'm not done yet.
Get that chicken,
Wait.
shove it up in that duck. You're like, Ralph, you going to hell. You know that? How you been drinking today? Again?
You started
You
drinking.
fall
at
off the
8.
wagon?
And that's when Ralph said, "Call John Madden. Call John Madden. He knows about it. He knows about
Yeah.
it." So
And do you do that at Christmas or Thanksgiving?
I don't do that ever.
I don't know if there's a proper time to do that or not.
Fair point.
Yeah,
Fair
no,
point.
but I think it's probably I don't know, man. You could probably do it either way. It could probably be acceptable for Thanksgiving. I think that one's probably just turkey for a majority of people, but for the very slim minority of people who actually cook turduckens,
Yeah.
probably a Christmas thing.
so y'all get together for Christmas on Christmas Eve,
Yeah.
generally. Is it just your family or is it just people?
Just family.
What?
You ever been to these places that have just different people you don't know? Or
Oh, like
Yeah, hell, I used to go to your house all the time.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Like a Friendsmas.
Yeah.
Did you ever go to the Christmas at in or out there when we were all kids? Did you ever come out there?
Well, before you came along.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah, your daddy used to aggravate, your granddaddy, rather, used to aggravate me.
Yeah.
Oh, about getting sideboards on my plate. I mean, I'd load that damn thing up now.
I don't blame
Christina
you.
could cook. Now, between her and Nenny, they cook some mean turkey and dressing and green beans and
I don't blame you for stopping coming
Oh,
once we came
mac-
around. We fucking
macaroni and
nightmares as children.
Oh
cheese.
yeah, we had it all.
Oh,
Eat
good
like
stuff.
horses.
Man, I used every holiday I could think of. I was out at the King Ranch.
Because you knew there was going to be good food.
Y'all having lunch today? It's Martin Luther King Day.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Come on.
Yeah, I ate many a meal out there.
I don't blame you one bit for deciding, hey, I ain't coming no more. Once we showed up, like, man.
Yeah, it kind of went downhill from there.
Well, there wasn't much left.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were a lot of children. Like the ratio when you guys were, when y'all were probably teenagers, for children probably went up gradually as the years went away, down the road. So I can see that.
Bobby started having kids. Candy, Chuck, Dad, like they were all there, and
yeah, dude, I was one of the last.
I guess Bobby
in line,
was gone.
Yeah, Bobby was in the Navy. He's already gone.
So it was just Chuck and Buddy and
were
Candy.
you in the Navy at the same time?
You were
in the
behind.
Navy?
Behind.
No, I was way behind Bobby. Well, I mean, I guess we were in at the same time, but he was.
I got you.
Was he 10 years older than you? 12, 14? How much older was he?
No, he was 10.
10?
What was your rank in the Navy?
I got out as an E5, Petty Officer Second Class,
Okay.
which is halfway to the top.
Thank you for your service.
Yes.
You're quite welcome.
I didn't have any joke for that. I was just asking.
I have no.
Earl, you ever been on one of them hydrofoils?
No,
what's
You're
that?
from-
Well,
a
Bobby,
fan boat?
Bobby was on them hydrofoils.
I've seen them. They look cool, but
It's a big old. It ain't big as a ship, but it's a big old boat. I think you can carry 20 or 30 people on it. But you get out there on the water, and that thing rises up. It don't ride in the water; it rides on top of the water.
Oh, it's got a trolling motor down on the bottom.
Yeah,
I mean, no
trolling
matter
motor.
where it is, even on land or on sea, it just rises up above
Yeah.
on a cushion of air, and then big fans shoot it whichever way you want it to go.
Damn.
Go straight from the land over the ocean to the land. It don't matter.
Like a flying saucer.
Sort of.
Amphibious vehicle. You know what I'm saying?
You ever been on a fan boat?
Nope.
Damn, we need to get on a fan boat.
I'd love to go down to the Everglades, down in Florida, and ride one of them.
Fan boats
I
with
guess
the
that's
gators.
what you're talking about, an airboat like that,
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
They look fun.
I've done it.
You've done it. You've been on a fan boat.
Hell yeah.
You
Touched
have
the
to.
alligator.
I think you have to be.
We was down there for a basketball tournament, and we had a day off, and they were like, "Hey,
No, I
we're
held
going."
a tiger cub. That's what
Yeah.
I did. I
We're
was a
going-
land animal guy.
Right.
I like cats.
They're like, we're going down to the. We were in like Jacksonville, or I think that's where we were. And they're like, we're going down to the Everglades to ride.
Went
a
to
fan
Miami.
boat. And we are like, okay. And so we all got on. All 15 of us got on a fan boat, and they were like, hey, don't touch the alligators. And then one of the guys grabbed an alligator and put it on the boat. A little tiny little baby, and was just holding his mouth shut. Everybody's just touching it. I was like, all right, we're done molesting it. He hucked it back in the water. So, yeah, we got to get you on a fan boat. You know what we could do? Damn it, never mind. I was going to say we could have got a fan boat parked at the lake house, but that proverbial ship has sailed.
Yeah, and plus I think they have been deemed as illegal on Lake Hartwell.
What? We could have camouflaged it, painted it a bunch of green and
Probably
brown.
could have, but the
Just
Corps
put a-
engineers said
They ain't having that shit.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm pretty sure of that. Somebody could
I'm not going to
write
fact
in
check
and
you.
prove me wrong,
Yeah,
but
no,
I
I'm
think
not going to do that.
Yeah.
But I'd take you at your word, or I know you know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
because I
all
think
the
some
time,
people
so.
tried that, and got one and brought it up to Lake Hartwell and was
See, that would be cool to
doing
go into the
tour,
marsh
renting
area.
it or doing tours or something,
Yeah.
and the Corps stepped in and said, "Nah,
Quit
can't
doing
have
that."
Why I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know why.
no good reason.
No.
Although now I will say the one time I almost died in a boat wreck on Lake Hartwell. If it had been a fan boat, would have died probably 100%. Now I could see it. Hey, don't take it out here on the busy weekends. But dude, somebody going in the marsh over in Lake Hartwell, what's the big deal?
Where is that?
Just anywhere where it's dried up.
Oh, any cove?
Yeah, any cove where it's dried. You got some. You can get out there. You can find some stuff probably.
Yeah. We need to start Earl's fan boat tours.
Yeah. Start a petition to the Corps first. Allow fan
Yeah,
boats.
you're gonna have to get the Corps on board.
Let's
Then-
just we'll take it
Plus-
to a pond.
Yeah, plus
Like a lake.
we could get his metal detector and have fan boat tours and metal detecting.
Treasure hunt.
You find stuff in the lake because people drop shit in the water all the time.
Oh yeah,
You can find
Earl's treasure hunt.
Yeah.
diamond, necklaces, rings.
Turd.
That's what we would tell people at least.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe not the turd. part.
Mostly fishing lures, but yeah,
How many dead bodies you reckon? This is a Christmas episode.
Yeah,
man.
this
I
is-
keep forgetting.
Yeah, it's Christmas.
But it wasn't a couple years ago they found them dead bodies in them barrels in the lake, wasn't it?
I mean, it was a couple years back. Yeah.
What you look at us for? We don't know.
I didn't put my dead bodies in a barrel in the lake. I don't know what he.
So he wouldn't be smart.
Yeah.
They could find it.
They found them. They found them near your lake house,
And it preserves them, you know?
it was well, they were in acid, so
Well, that was smarter.
yeah.
I mean, granted, that was smarter.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. I just don't recall it.
They dumped them right off of damn 85 right there near your lake house.
Yeah,
And
I
then
mean I can see that.
Somebody found them. Why and how they found them?
Weird.
Could be that guy that disappeared. Started talking.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, what's do you have a Christmas gift that was your favorite gift you ever got? I'm pretty sure I ask this question every year.
I'm
I
going
don't
to
know
revisit
if I ever
it.
had a favorite. Anything we got was pretty much a bonus, you know.
Mm-hmm.
My
Yeah,
dad
I
got me
remember
a
Our
bike
family
one
was
time.
different than most families. The stuff that Santa Claus brought
Mhm.
was never wrapped.
Well, it's set out like y'all.
Yeah.
We did the
Had a
same
little
thing.
everybody had a place for their pile.
Mm-hmm.
And when you got up Christmas morning, you had a pile of stuff there that was unwrapped
Yeah.
From Santa.
from
Because
Santa.
Santa ain't got time to wrap.
He don't wrap shit.
Santa
He brings
makes
it,
the
dumps
toys.
it out, and said, there you go.
Yeah.
But
The good news is I guess it's good news. It's probably better news for your sisters than it was for you. Like, oh, Earl's not gonna steal our shit. He ain't gonna play with no dolls.
yep.
But when
Well, not to start with.
Not a whole lot.
when you had brothers, he was stealing each other's shit all the time.
Yeah.
But I got that mom and dad, or Santa maybe, someone, either Santa, mom or dad, or Jesus brought me a bike that looked like a motorcycle one time.
It was awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking cool.
That was awesome.
Had training wheels on it till I snapped one off, and then I had to learn how to ride a bike, and never looked back. And I could probably ride a bike right now if I had to.
Yep.
Let's
If someone,
hope you don't
if someone
have to.
made him,
Yeah.
he could ride a bike.
Never forget. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had the. I think my favorite was the. It was either a Hummer or a Jeep.
Yeah.
A little tyke. Dude, I put so many miles on that thing. My God, that odometer was like at 200,000.
Yeah.
It never changed the oil one time.
Not
Never.
even one. Didn't change the battery. Didn't do anything like
Never.
that. Just got in, cranked right up every time
Yeah.
till I left it outside in the rain, and it ruined it.
That'll do it.
Yeah, I was a kid, didn't know better.
You could
But you learned. You learned from
Yeah.
Oh, I learned a valuable lesson. Yeah. Yeah.
leave your toys out in the rain, ruins them.
Get
ruined.
ruined.
Then you
Gone.
get sad. And then you learn about depression.
Yep. Yep.
And opiates.
Learned about it well. Yeah, dude, I got initiated quickly, you know.
I didn't. I was trying to think the other day. I remember. I think it was JJ. He got a PlayStation 2, like when they came out right before Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
I was more excited about his gift than I was anything that I got, because I think that was the year I got hooked on phonics, and I was pretty devastated.
Yeah. Yeah, he got a PlayStation 2, and you got hooked on phonics. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Those weren't in the same category.
yeah, and I mean, and honestly, they probably would have been fine if they didn't have you open them at the same time.
Yeah.
But they
The-
did.
And that was fooling because they were the same shape, same size box,
Yeah.
similar weight. His was a freaking awesome video game system, and mine was a bunch of VHS tapes that taught me how to fucking read.
And guess what his classic response was?
Yeah.
You know, JJ doesn't open this. Oh man, he's ready to go play.
This is the
Awesome.
stuff. Let's go.
He
look it
opens
up.
Hooked on Phonics that his grandma gave him,
Yeah. Nanny Merck got
and he
me
looks
hooked on
at it and
phonics.
says, "Oh great, just what I wanted."
An educational toy.
Yep.
Can you imagine now giving a kid a gaming station and the game on it would be Pong?
Pong.
Nah, that would be funny.
That actually would be awesome.
If you wrapped it up in like a new box, but it was just an old Atari system, like, we got you a classic.
Oh, yeah.
And they think, oh, this is a PS5, and they bust it out, and it's Pong, and they're like,
What? What's this?
seems like this should be cheaper than $1,000.
For real, no cap. Probably is what they would say. Something along those lines.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. Boy, I don't know if I've ever hurt anybody's feelings with the few select words, and I did that day, because Nanny was devastated also.
No cuss words.
We were, no, because I was too
no
little.
cursing. He was small.
Yeah.
These were just hurt. You know, it was straight up to the heart.
We were equally devastated, but for opposite reasons.
It just turned out to not be a good day for anybody but JJ.
Pretty
And
much.
Caleb, you know, kind of through osmosis.
Yeah.
He was near it. He was like, "Oh, that's a good gift."
He got 2 controllers, which was awesome.
Yeah.
So you did get to play.
Yeah. And
Then he had to go home though. Then he had to go home that night.
Walk
It was
away from it.
disappointment. Yeah.
Oh, but when we went home, I remember like because I got a couple other, or probably a bunch of other like toys and stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember putting all the toys in the car and leaving the Hooked on Phonics sitting in the living room, and Dad took me outside when we were putting the stuff in the car. He said, "Hey,
Get your ass
you
in
go in there, you get that Hooked on Phonics, and you thank Nanny Mert for giving you that."
Mm-hmm.
I said, "I'm just gonna leave it here. I said, I'm gonna beat your
Maybe
ass."
JJ gets some use out of it.
Yeah. And so I went and got it, and I thanked Nanny, and she was coming back around. I think she had some dessert or something, and,
Fireball.
but it was not a good. Basically, what I'm saying is I ruined Christmas that year.
Yeah, well, you know.
Well, see, when Caleb was little, Josh wasn't here yet, and so Caleb was he was the prodigal grandson,
Oh, he
the
was the
prodigal
main
nephew.
attraction.
Oh hell, he got gifts, just a room full of gifts, and me and Tracy had to figure out a way to bring them home and all that stuff. It's tough. Now when I was little, see, we didn't get stuff like that. We were lucky to get whatever.
Yeah.
We bought shoestrings one at a time. So, and my best gift, I remember getting an unopened pack of juicy fruit gum. I mean,
Unopened pack.
Oh yeah,
Fresh pack.
So yeah,
Fresh
You
pack,
could barter
brand
with that
new.
too.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
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 You could trade somebody out with that. Hey, let me
I traded for
borrow
a
that
couple
other
cigarettes.
shoestring. Yeah.
I
Returned it
remember
to the
getting
store for
Pack
cigarettes.
of Marlboro Reds in my stocking one year.
Oh yeah, I tried to do that when I was little. Mom asked what I wanted. What are you gonna get Dad for Christmas? And he was wearing shirts and ties in. I'd always get him a tie or some stupid shit, or Mom would always get it and put my name on it. I was like, let's get him some cigarettes. She was like, no, we're not doing that. I was like,
Good stocking stuff.
I know he likes cigarettes. I'm
See,
pretty
you
sure
do it all the time.
But now see,
he hates
that's
those
what
fucking
Mert's
pies.
gift to me was every year: carton of cigarettes.
Yeah,
You know,
good gift.
Yeah.
I used it.
Practical, yeah.
It's like if somebody brings us a sleeve of Fireballs.
Yeah.
They're on the
gift.
They're on the
They'll
good
get,
kid
right.
list.
they'll get used.
Yeah.
They won't go to waste. It's fine.
Fireballs,
No.
golf balls.
No feelings will be hurt
No.
on that gift.
No.
Be appreciated.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's two gifts for y'all that y'all get year round: golf balls and fireballs.
Yep.
I mean, year round gifts.
Birthdays,
'Cause
Christmas.
y'all gonna run out of both of them, I promise you.
100%
So,
chance we're
yeah.
going to do that.
Yeah.
So if anybody out there wants to send you boys a gift, Earl needs a weed whacker. What do you need? What do you need?
I don't need anything.
A long
He needs a
I'm
pair of
retired.
gloves. He needs some well pumping gloves. He got well pumping breeches now.
Yeah.
He just needs some well pumping gloves.
Protect them dogs.
Yeah.
You know.
And
Yeah.
I need a better
I need 'em.
attitude.
My hands are in pretty bad shape.
No, here's what we need. If Santa's listening to this or watching, we've all been pretty decent, I think.
Yeah.
It's relative. It's relative.
Earl.
We hadn't
needs-
murdered nobody, so
Yeah.
Not
I
in the
mean,
last few weeks, no.
No.
I mean, see.
Earl needs gloves. Dad needs. He can't really bring an attitude. Cigarettes. He needs more cigarettes.
Yeah.
Cigarettes.
Josh needs golf balls. I need fireballs, and we can share because we're brothers.
We split them. I lose more of the golf balls.
And
Sounds
everybody
like-
said,
I guarantee you don't lose a
Amen.
fireball.
"Man,
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. I guarantee you won't lose a fire. You lose a golf ball. You
No, I
won't lose
know.
a fireball.
I know good and dang well where the fireball
Yeah.
went.
Yeah.
Not
At
so
any
much with the
point, at
golf
any
ball.
hole on the golf course, how many fireballs you got left? 3. How many golf balls you got left? Don't know.
Yeah, less than that.
depends on how many we find."
Yeah.
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 There's a
could be-
creek around.
Yeah, we could be in the plus. We could be in the positive or the negative on golf balls, but we will never, ever be in the negative. Actually, we were in the negative on fireballs when we.
You bought some off the little gal in the.
Yeah,
we
but we
promised.
made a mistake. It was a grave mistake on both of our parts because we were not vigilant in our timekeeping. Because we got done at the golf course, went straight to eat,
And missed the liquor
got out of
store.
the restaurant, and the liquor stores were closed, and I the same feeling I had in my heart when I opened that Hooked on Phonics
Was that feeling you had just then? Yeah.
was that feeling I had when we realized it's 7:30 and all the liquor stores are closed.
And we have no fireballs.
Yeah, dude, it wasn't a good Christmas.
And you
Well, I'd
wanted
have
to
to say, as it turns out, that was probably for the better.
Probably.
Because the night before,
Yeah.
Brother Josh might have had
one too many.
or 8 too many
Yeah.
fireballs.
Yeah, dude, I get loud. I get louder. You know, I'm pretty soft spoken, and that's when you can tell. You know,
Well, we could tell.
Josh has been drinking a little. He gets
We
a
were-
little louder. You know,
We were nervous that we might have pissed you off.
yeah.
Pissed me off. No.
Yeah, we thought.
Yeah.
He's been
Not
around
even-
drunks before.
Yeah,
I
not
used to
just
be
piss,
one.
just more of annoyance. you
Right.
know, and
We didn't want to be that.
What
I
we
didn't wanna
didn't,
scare.
what me and Earl was trying to figure out is, y'all done gone, headed to laying the floor, the bed, whatever. But anyway, me and Earl, we out there on the balcony.
Veranda.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we looking, and there's a bag of Doritos over in the corner. You know, half of them spilled out. You know,
Bunch of crumbs.
and over on the other corner, there's a bag of pretzels. Half of them spilled out, and me and Earl picturing in our mind, them boys, they drinking a shot of Fireball. And then one of them goes in there, gets on hands and knees, and tries to eat them without touching the bag.
Like a
And the other one goes over that side, does the same thing. Then they meet back in the middle, have another Fireball, go do it again.
Yeah. What happened is when I went to grab the Doritos, I was
Your hand got too big.
not too big, but I was unaware of the PSI my grip strength was, carrying. So it basically came out as a bunch of crumbs.
I think that proper definition of that is drunk.
Yes,
Yep. Fair
can't
assessment.
control that hand strength.
Fair
You know,
assessment.
tried to
Total-
open the bag, ended up
Total loss
popping
of
the
awareness.
bag.
Yeah. That was
It was. I can see. I mean, we wasn't out there, but me and her are both pictured in our mind. Y'all out there sitting there 3-4 hours, drinking Fireball and stuff, and y'all go to open up these pretzels, and you grab them like this right here and pull them apart like that, and they just go everywhere. You know, like a bomb went off,
that was
and they
basically what happened.
scatter everywhere.
Yeah.
I do that sometimes. I didn't do it that night, surprisingly enough, but like
I did it.
One time I probably also had too much, maybe one or two too many at one point, and I forgot what happened, but I was very disappointed in something that was very trivial, but at the time it was a big deal. It was like a football game or something. It might have been Clemson, and they lost, and I hit a small box of the small Slim Jims. Like one of my buddies brought a small box of the gas station Slim Jims where it
Snack-size
folds
Slim
open
Jims,
where you can just pick one. Well, he brought a whole box of them, and I smacked it across the room, and there were Slim Jims everywhere when I woke up, and I was like,
We found Slim Jims to the day we moved out.
"Yeah, idiot! Who threw these Slim Jims everywhere? Freaking idiot! Who threw the pizza out of the sliding glass door out there in the woods? Who did that?
Whole
What an
pizza.
idiot!
Who
What
put
an
that
idiot.
piece on the ceiling?
Who gave the squirrels pizza? It turns out it was me. It was me who gave the squirrels pizza and knocked the Slim Jims everywhere. So
Well, a good time was had, and
yeah,
And don't forget, you can go on YouTube, and
Yep.
anywhere you get the podcast, you can go in YouTube. You can watch the world's best golf instructor.
mm-hmm.
You know,
Possibly.
What's the name of it? Is that the name of it?
possibly the
Our
world's
episode-
best golf coach.
That's it.
Possibly the best golf coach ever
So
on YouTube.
Close.
And listen, it'll improve your game too. I'm
No.
not sure it's your golf game, but
Well,
it'll
I'm
improve your game.
I'm going to let out a little secret here to everybody that is watching.
Y'all might want to take note.
it's a freebie.
Get your notepad out and write this down. Stay in the fairway.
Bingo.
Period.
Enough said. Enough said.
On the course, in life, and
In life,
especially
you're absolutely right. In life, if you're in the fairway, things are good. You got
Be
no
all right.
obstacles.
yeah.
You got a shot at the pin. No hazards. Things are going good. Stay in the fairway.
The golf course I can understand, but in life, how in the hell did you figure that out? Man, you ain't never stayed in the fairway.
Yeah, well,
We've been in the
I
creek.
know.
We've been in
I
the.
lived in the rough for a long time. The fairway is much better.
Oh.
Oh, Lord,
Especially
I
during the
stayed in the
Christmas
rough
season.
and the hazards and
sand traps, bunkers.
If our life was a golf course, that's where we'd be. We'd be in a sand header. We'd be in a rough. We'd be in the water. You know,
Out of bounds.
out of bounds.
in the woods.
Deep in the woods.
Deep in the woods.
Deep, deep, deep.
Well, fellas, I think that's about it. That's going to wrap up the year.
Well, Merry Christmas to all. Happy New Year.
Yep.
And to all,
A good night.
hooked on phonics.
Hooked on
Merry Christmas, everybody.